Welcome back. Let's take on the fiends in Kilika Temple in Final Fantasy X-2. Guess we should just go. I was assuming there may be some type of fanfare here at the front, but guess it's all up the gates. What's up, shit kid? Ha! Take that, shit kid. That's what you get for existing. Some may say that's harsh, but you can't say it's not deserved, because you can't say that it is. Can't say either or. Wonderful. No way to get to the woods. I think we're supposed to see Dawn at this point. I don't remember this part too well. I'm gonna assume it because it's the only other area we can check out.
My. What brings you here?
We heard fiends were coming from the temple.
And you just had to come running.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I'm not even so sure there are any fiends.
You haven't checked?
I'm in the Youth League. Do you think they'd let me in the temple?
So now what? We giving up?
Let's take a look first.
You'll never get near the temple. The Youth League's blockaded the forest entrance. As they should. We can't have those temple vermin crawling into town now, can we? Besides, it spares me from having to see that sulky face.
Sulky face? Bartello?
Of course, he's with New Yevon, so naturally he's in the temple. But then it's really none of my business.
Then we'll make it ours. Besides, I'm worried about the fiends.
If you want to go that badly, I won't stop you. But they're turning people away at the gate. I've got it. I'll distract one of the guards. That's your chance to run through.
I knew she was worried about him.
Alright, so we have a plan. It's the good old distract and then fucking run for it. That shouldn't be too bad.
I think it's working!
That leaves one. Let's wait for our chance and take it.
Rush the gate, sneak through the gate unnoticed while Donna distracts one of the guards. Wait for a guard to open the gate, then make a break for it. Rush the gate. Alright. When a Youth League member approaches, the guard will open the gate to let them pass, so pay attention as people get near. I don't need practice, I already get the idea. Go for it. Yup. Simple as that. What we got? I'm gonna assume this chest is here because we did this right, because why would they put it literally right in front of us? Bushido lore. Oh, just more Bushido stuff.
You! What are you doing?
Oops.
Run! There's a hidden path through the woods. Walk the treetops.
You actually see her take that shortcut in the first chapter when we're getting the Awesome Sphere. It's a nice little continuity thing we'll be going through. So before the treetop thing, I think we have to literally see every route before they let us go through the treetop area. What? Did that Oh. Did the... This chocobo's beating me.
That certainly wasn't dull.
What? That chocobo kicked my ass. That chocobo knows me. Whatever. It's Clasco's now. Sorry if I kind of just didn't really react too much there in the beginning. I was kind of in awe. I'm so used to the chocobos kind of just running away. But that one didn't give a fuck. That one's like, no, we're doing this. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like, that chocobo was ready to go. Oops, I fucking auto-did Geishel Greens again. Nice. Taking him out. Now, I think if we check this area and see people going rah 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 rah, we can move on.
Donna said there was a hidden path.
Yeah, above us.
Walk the treetops.
It's a good thing we can jump like 6 feet in the air naturally. That's Final Fantasy for you. Fantasy. That's not good. Blue fire. Okay, they can jump like 15 feet. Whatever. I think it's the power either of, you know, being powerful, you know, being powerful ladies or, you know, straight up ovary power, but either way, it's impressive. I don't know why I use only potions to heal Riku, that was pretty weird. Why are we fighting? Oh yeah, I forgot. We're technically we outlet with the youth league, so some people are kind of still mad. We're also kind of not supposed to be in here. That's... For some reason I'm like, did they stop being mad at us? No, they did not. It's like, come on guys, live and let live. Good, our Dark Knight is slowly learning to not be affected by status effects. She's poison and stone proof. So as per usual, it's mission time. Simple pest control. Man, these guys are going in raw. Look at that. It's like, hey, fiends can die to some guns. It's gonna take a lot of bullets, though. Alright, so we're gonna set up our whole deal thing of making some money out of this. And get to work. Nice machina. Still don't understand the spinny things on their biceps, but whatever. Maybe it's like I don't know, calibrating something. If you don't know how something works, it means it's probably calibrating something. Or, like, seeding a torrent. Oh man, it's time for the Kilika Cloister of Trials. I mean, and by that, I mean, we're gonna walk through 2 rooms. Like, oh, what a great feeling. Cloisters ain't nothing anymore. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I remember this actually having something to it. Not puzzle-wise, but gated progress. So at least better than Bethesda, go in, go out. There are areas that are protected by these daemons. Are they called daemons in this? The devas. Knew it was something like that. Alright, bust out your berserk. I'll get an armor break ready. Yeah, that's all she wrote. Yo, what's up, Bart?
Bartello?
I'll be okay.
The fiends?
We're holding them off, somehow. They're coming from inside. One after another. Oh! If the fiends reach the town, they'll reach Donna!
Donna!
Won't.
Thanks.
Donna wants to see you. Well, she didn't come right out and say it, but you can kind of tell.
I want to see her too. Even if we believe different things, I'll always feel the same about her. The time of the summoners may have passed, but I will always be Donna's guardian. I live only to protect her.
And you can say that with a straight face.
Donna!
Alright. They're controlling the flames, but fucking Bartello is insane. Just literally insane. How's it going, buddy? This won't be hard. Sure, you can make your attacks faster. You're not gonna beat me fast enough. Especially when we're getting chains. Firaga, is that the best you've got? I thought so. You ain't nothing. Don't even give out good experience. So there's a garment grid, because we're obviously fighting fucking Dark Ifrit next. So there's a garment grid that literally gives you the ability Fire Eater. And in case you didn't know, that will make this fight literally impossible to lose. I believe even Ifrit's Overdrive counts as fire, so I'm pretty sure it just makes it so you cannot lose the specific fight. It's pretty great. I'm not going to be using that. I will have equipment that will lower his fire damage to make it manageable, to offset the fact that I won't be using Riku's Blizzaga. So it's like it's kind of a compromise. At this point, fuck the brakes. Let's just spam attacks on these guys. But we will be using equipment that basically just lowers the damage. Yuna's basically going to be super safe in the fight because she also has a constant shell effect, so magic's not going to even hurt her that much. Combined with that, she'll be good because I can easily have her go Alchemist and be on heal duties. She can heal better than a Black Mage with that. All the free Mega Potions I want. Well, yeah, we got good strategies. However, Yuna will be trying out a different type of thing to start out with. I won't have her go an alchemist immediately. Probably have her switch when things start getting a little bad. Because surely they will. And this last one. Yeah, there isn't too much to this specific section of the area. Eventually, obviously, we're gonna have to do the Jose Temple, and that one also isn't too bad, but it has a lot of fights that you could be forced into. But in the end, so long as you're using appropriate jobs and equipment and stuff, it's pretty cake. The bosses, though, you know, tend to have a much higher curve. Since there's a bunch of fire in here, they're like, alright, here's your twist now. 2 Devas. It's like, sure, alright. Fine by me. I do like the freedom of being like, yo, I got Riku, who is a super strong black mage, and I'm like, I'm doing too much damage with her, and the game is becoming a lot easier. Alright, well, I guess I'll just switch her and make her the berserking heavy hitter now. I think the amount of freedom you get with stuff like that's really cool. It's like I also turned her into part furry, that's nice. Over here, we can pick up the Samurai Dress Sphere, which I believe is Orin's job class. So let's head on over to Garment Grids and update Yuna's. We'll have her be a samurai. So we will put Samurai where Trainer is. I tried out Trainer. I don't find it too good. I find it in the same tier as Festivalist, where it's like, here's a bunch of elemental attacks based on this, and I didn't find it too interesting. It's just your animal does different elemental stuff, and it can be interesting, but I haven't grinded it too much to find it to be very engaging. Though it might be, I'll have to give it more time, but that time is not now. So let's go over to Pan. Switch out. I thought I had Charm Bangle on someone. Oh, of course I don't have Charm Bangle on anyone. I've been fighting random battles throughout this. I was wondering why I was fighting that Chocobo. It never really crossed my mind that I didn't have it on. Get rid of this and give her... What do I want? Yeah, I want Red Ring. Fun fact, there's equipment like, say, you probably would wonder, what's Bushido lore for? It's like, sure, I can use Bushido, but what's interesting about that? For example, say Yuna is a samurai. I masker her samurai and give her another class, give her Dark Knight. If I put on Bushido lore, she'll be able to learn all those skills she learned. So it means you can multi-class at the same time. That's when shit gets nuts. So those pieces of equipment do have a very good use, just not yet.
Again.
An Aeon?
Yeah.
Uni.
I know. I'm ready.
It's alright, we fought Yojimbo. Granted, kind of out of canonical order, but then again, that's a side thing. Man, Yuna, you look sick. Heavily damage one enemy, I'll take that. Good sir. Bushido, attack one enemy dealing damage greater when HP is low. Won't really work right now. Nice, good hits. Ooh, that hurts. Screw it. We gotta go to Alchemist. He is hitting a lot harder than I expected. We're gonna have Riku go berserk. Ooh. This move needs to go off before his next one. Excellent. Okay, luckily he did Fire Aga, which is very much a non-issue to us. Just constantly have the heals going on, which we'll need because he deals something like 650 on some hits. Like, we gotta be careful because he's eventually gonna do Hellfire. Yep, here we go. Now, I believe this counts as a fire element attack, so this should not hurt as much, but if I'm incorrect, then it's good that we have a Mega Potion coming up. Yep, it's a good thing I put on those rings. Everyone was about to take about 600 each. We kind of mitigated that problem quite nicely. Did they just like face off there? It looked like they kind of hit each other. Or it was like a dodge and weave on one of those hits that threw me off. Alright, I think we're pretty much set to go here, because he's already... Yeah, he's tired out. That does it. Dark Ifrit's down. I gave him a better chance than I did on my old save files back in the day. I at least let fire hurt me.
Another hole.
Victory goes to the Gull Wings.
I don't get it.
Fortunately, I know everything.
So why were fiends coming out of the temples?
The fiends didn't come from the temples. They came from the chambers of the faith.
Right, exactly. But why?
I'm just a kid.
The holes in the chambers of the faith. Were they there before?
No.
So the holes must be new, right?
There was one in Bevelle too. A great hole.
But that one was made by Vecnagon, wasn't it?
That's true, but they're connected somehow.
The holes are connected?
Yes, but it's more than just that. Somehow I think there are deeper connections.
Oh, that is deep.
What are you doing?
Distress call from Jose Temple.
Jose, is it Gibble?
Looks like they got into some trouble trying to clear out the fiends.
Here's the order. Call wings? Forget it. Let Gibble save himself.
What?
Gib... You...
Guess I eat an egg.
Well, Yuna?
Well, we'll just have to charge him a little extra then. Go Wings, let's go!
Can't we give him a discount?
I like how jealous brother is of Gipple, the much cooler guy. So we got Fiends and Jose Temple. So, why don't we go to Bevelle? This only unlocks when you've defeated Kilika, but you haven't dealt with Jose yet. Now, I played this game a good few times. For years, never knew about this. This is a fairly important plot-related thing, folks. And it's only available at this point in time. Because Jose Temple is the end of chapter 3. Like, it will end. And the game will also assume you went here. Which will make some of the parts at the end of chapter 3 a little confusing. So, yeah. So, next time, I'll meet you there. I'm guessing I'll cut to whenever we reach, like, the first, like, cutscene in here. I don't know if we get cutscenes, like, early in, but we're gonna have to go to the Bevelle Underground. We're gonna have to return to the end of chapter 2. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. We're gonna end off. Luckily, we're under 30 minutes for once. I don't try to make these videos overly long. It just happens like that in editing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for giving you all of this extra content. I hope you find it in your heart to forgive me.